The shelves began to hum. It was not loud. It never was. Just a low vibration that moved through the air like distant thunder under stone. The librarian paused between two towering aisles and closed their eyes. Somewhere in the human world, a sentence was being swallowed. The hum deepened. A book near the center shelf grew warm. Moments later, the visitor appeared. They stood just inside the archway, hands empty, shoulders tight as if bracing against a wind that did not exist here. The librarian did not greet them. They simply waited. "I didn't send it," the visitor said. Their voice echoed softly in the vast quiet. The librarian reached for the warm book and held it in both hands. "Not yet," they replied. The visitor stepped closer. "I wrote it. I rewrote it. I deleted it." The librarian opened the book. The pages illuminated. "This," they said calmly, "is the life in which you press send." The visitor leaned in. They saw discomfort first, a racing pulse, a long pause before a reply came back. They saw vulnerability laid bare. But then they saw something else. Clarity. The relationship shifted. It did not collapse. It did not become perfect. It became honest. In this life, they did not spend years wondering what might have happened. They did not rehearse conversations in the dark. They did not shrink in future rooms because of words they were too afraid to speak. The book dimmed, and the librarian returned it to the shelf. They pulled another down. "This," they said, "is the life in which you do not." The visitor watched. Time moved quietly across the pages. Nothing dramatic happened. The message remained unsent. The other person moved on, unaware. On the surface, life continued smoothly. But something subtle changed. The visitor began swallowing other sentences too. A correction left unsaid at work. A boundary never voiced in friendship. A truth softened in love. Over years, the silence layered. Not loud enough to break anything, just enough to reshape them. They became agreeable, easy, adaptable, and faintly resentful. The visitor stepped back from the page. "That seems small," they said. The librarian's eyes were steady. Small thresholds build large patterns. The visitor looked toward the endless shelves. "Will I regret it?" The librarian replaced the book carefully. "Regret is not a storm," they said. "It is a slow settling." The hum in the shelves softened. The choice in the human world was reaching its moment. The visitor felt it. The tightening in their chest, the heat behind their eyes. "I am afraid," they whispered. The librarian inclined their head. Fear does not mean the sentence is wrong, they said. It means it is alive. Silence stretched between them. The visitor looked once more at the shelves, at the two glowing spines bearing their life in different ink. Do you ever wish you could interfere? They asked. The librarian did not answer immediately. Their gaze moved across thousands of books that would never be written. I am here to witness, they said at last, not to decide. The visitor closed their eyes, and then they were gone. The shelves stilled. Somewhere in the human world, a finger hovered over a screen, and in the quiet vastness of the library, the librarian waited to see which book would begin to glow.